You're watching News Leader 9 with Cheryl Renee and meteorologist Greg Majewski.
We can combine two songs as we look at our weather today. Blue skies and cold, cold heart.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But, hey, at least the temperature is actually above freezing today. Look at that. 36 degrees now at Columbus Park Crossing right now.
And climbing.
It's climbing, yeah. We'll definitely take it. That's going to allow the thaw to kind of kick in here. But, you know, Chuck, one of the interesting things, when you get this kind of cold weather around you, of course, the viewers send in these great photos of the icing that takes place all over the place. Here's one from Garrett Key here of the Arctic Trail of the little fountain there, all the ice kind of piled up on there. And then here's another one here from Amanda Spraggins that looks like a, what did you call that, Chuck? Like a wedding cake? Looks like a wedding cake all caked in there in the ice. But, yeah, those things will be going away, getting a good chance to melt off as we head through the next few coming days, to say the least. Now, what we're seeing right now with our forecast is finally seeing temperatures above freezing. Clouds returning, though, for tonight, and it's looking wet on Saturday, and maybe even a thunderstorm threat possibly coming in here with that next cold front moving our way. Looking at the Doppler 9 radar network, all clear across the area. Expected to remain that way for the next couple of days or so, although there's some question marks that the Weather Service is talking about maybe tonight. I'll show you that here in just a second. Looking right now at temperatures elsewhere, 35 up in LaGrange, 36 in Eufaula, 34 in Auburn, 36 over into Thomason. Zooming out elsewhere across the southeast, Albany, your stick is not working. I'm not believing a 54-degree temperature there because it's 34 in Dothan, it's 46 in Valdosta, 34 in Macon, 39 up in Atlanta. Everybody kind of in the 30s, 40s along the coast, but things are warming up. Now, as high pressure begins to move off there, we're going to start developing an easterly wind that's going to be blowing in off the Atlantic, and that's a cold wind, and we still got some relatively cold temperatures around. What we're going to be looking at for tonight, potentially developing tonight, is freezing drizzle. That's a bad thing, especially for areas, I'd say, from Columbus heading down toward Albany to the east here, heading over into these counties, lining up here from Doherty, heading up here toward the north. If some of this moisture gets in here and temperatures down near the freezing mark, freezing drizzle possibility. It wouldn't last very long if it does happen, but we're going to watch this through the afternoon to see if that actually happens heading into tonight. And then things are going to warm up quickly tomorrow anyway, so hopefully it won't be a big problem. So as we head into Friday, looking at a scattered shower threat also on Friday, and then our attention turns to this cold front moving in here, so we'll get a nice southerly flow out of the Gulf of Mexico. Some pretty good rains out of this. Could see rainfall amounts up to 1 to 2 inches, and maybe even the potential for severe weather there, although we're not quite there yet to see if that's going to happen. If it does, it'll be into the afternoon hours on Saturday when this front should blow on through. Looking at our forecast, breaking this down by region, temperatures here into the 40s for this afternoon. Overnight lows dropping down into the 20s, middle to upper 20s. Heading over here on the Georgia side, we'll see temperatures here into the middle 40s for our afternoon highs. Overnight lows dropping into the upper 20s to right around 30. And then here in the southwest Georgia, again, we're going to look from Americus on down to Leesburg. Maybe some freezing drizzle possible here for the overnight hours, as overnight low temperatures expected into the upper 20s to lower 30s. The rest of the 7-day forecast, here's how it's breaking down for us. Warming up to around 58 degrees by Friday with a scattered shower threat there. And then as we head toward the weekend, good chance of rain on Saturday, about 80% chance showers and maybe a few thunderstorms. We got a few days to watch that. And it looks like right now we should clear out for Sunday and early next week, looking pretty good.
Finally a warm-up.
Yeah, finally.
I'm glad to have it.
All right,
Greg,
absolutely.
thanks much.